The podcast you are about to listen to addresses potentially sensitive subjects, including violence, trauma, and dark or distressing scenes. The humor is often irreverent and can be quite crass at times. Please note that the jokes made within the podcast are meant for comedic purposes only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the production team. This content is not intended for audiences under the age of 16, and listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, everybody. I'm James, your Dungeon Mancer, the Dungeon Daddy with all the answers, and welcome to the Post-Traumatic Stress Podcast. Joining me today, a man who once murdered my dad, Bron Vito playing.
I do it again, Trey Shanda.
A man who tried to murder my dad, but then had to ask Bron Vito for help and paid him $500 to do it, Jameis playing.
You completely left out the part where I tried to romance your mom. So that's Charlus Lataneaus for you, though.
And the man who knows that Bron Vito thinks it's okay to murder my dad, Trevor playing.
I didn't try. I succeeded with your mom.
My sister listens to this.
It's fine. You can call me Dad now.
What happened on the last episode, Jameis?
So, Egg got us into some shit again. For the
Like
umpteenth
always.
time, Egg was doing some Boy Scout shit and opened up the Netherrealm, made some promises to some terrible gods. And then we had to go fight some amalgamations of shit that we eventually figured out. Charlus actually figured out the secrets, and we ended up killing all the monsters. And then we
I'm
all...
gonna throw this whole table into the next county.
What if every time we do a recap, I choose one of you, and then you have to do the recap, but like changing everything as your character was the one who did it, and everyone else was effing up despite what actually happened.
I mean, I'm here for it. It's taking all the glory for funsies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now we have been transported to a bedroom with two lesbians sitting on the bed.
I forgot about that.
And wanting us to do whatever. I don't know. They haven't said yet, so
All
it's
right.
pretty cool.
Here we
Pretty
go.
interesting. Could be fun.
Ah, boys. You've exceeded our expectations, which is fantastic. Oh, Charlus Lataneaus.
Just one T. Two T's, technically, but you did three.
You have a promise to keep now.
And what would that possibly be?
You're going to serve us.
What? I don't remember this speech. Was this part of an agreement I'm not aware of?
We're not waiters. We're
Hush,
heroes.
boy.
We don't bring food.
Silence.
No,
do
egg.
I'm just saying that battle made me really hungry. Do you have anything to eat?
So this
I'm pretty peckish too.
I mean,
I
this
could
was,
go for a banana peel.
This was the deal, is we kill your stupid monsters and then we get to go home. Correct?
Aren't we in the top of the hotel?
Yeah, you're in the
back-
inn right now.
Yeah, with
The hotel.
with room service.
Rooms, or is there a buffet? I could go for a buffet. Ooh, buffet sounds really good. I
Don't
could have
touch
some.
the mini bar, Egg. That's how they get you.
And you're too young.
He's already eating a package of peanuts from the mini bar.
Son of a bitch.
You just
That's
look
like 15 more silver, you fuck.
You just look, and Trey has
I
like
worked up an appetite.
Yeah, but you owe me like 25 silver now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Son of a bitch.
you just look, and Trey's like, can you believe egg? Jeez, and he's like double. No, yeah, both of his feet and his paw, both his one hand, all he has like 3 bottles of like beer, and he's just drinking. He's like, can you believe this guy? God.
Silence!
And they cast power word silence on the room.
Egg's still talking.
As I say, isn't that
Your
just
mouth
for magic?
is moving,
Yeah.
and nothing is coming out.
Yep.
Good.
Trey's just chugging.
Now, you have a deal. We told you either die or you have a chance to prove your worth to us. You proved your worth. You will now serve us, Charlus, as our emissary.
I was, just with the wording of everything.
Silence.
I'm
Your mouth moves. Nothing comes out. Little blips.
Yeah, that was all in my brain. Everyone.
One of them stands up and walks over to Trey and reaches down. And you, little one, And she caresses the nub where your arm used to be.
Jesus.
Ooh.
I bet you'd want this back, don't you? Nod if you'll serve me.
Who is it? This is very important because I already thought of something, so it's very important who it is.
Do raccoons
It's
have
Troll.
gods?
Oh, no. He shakes his head.
You would turn down the gift of a god?
He points at a Hewn.
Hewn,
He just points between them two.
my wife. You want her blessing. Fine.
He I don't know how he can do this, but he tries to show that he has necromantic abilities already.
No.
No.
Hewn stands up and walks over and kneels down, and the smell of fetid, rotted flesh fills your nostrils.
He
You
really
would-
enjoys.
You would serve me? She touches,
He's thinking out of the two of them. Yeah.
She touches your nub. Do you agree to serve me? Shake or nod your head.
Do I have a choice?
Yeah, she said shake or nod your head.
Sure, he'll nod his head. Why not? Let's
She
be wild.
touches your nub, and as she does, you feel a sensation of coldness and then heat, and you look down and your arm is back. But it has ever so slightly differences. The fur is a little mottled, the color is off a slight bit. Your fingernails are like long and like blackened and disgusted. Your paws, where you had like nice little beans, are now like, they look like they've rotted slightly, but you have your arm back. Your gift
fist bumps.
for becoming my servant.
He looks at the other toy, points at his hand, and just kind of waves it like.
Troll stands up. Hewn stands up. Hewn goes back to the bed. Troll goes back to the bed, and then they look over at Egg. And you, glimmering Drake Warden Scout.
Egg is like shifting his weight between both feet and looking a little antsy.
I bet you want to become a man, just like your father.
Trey
He keeps mouthing the word bathroom.
Trey just shakes like when they say father and like become a man. Trey's just shaking his head like no, don't let him no.
Doing the potty dance. over here.
They walk over to you. We'll give you the best part and the best gift of it all. We'll make you a man. You just have to agree to serve us.
And he says, I think technically I already am one, but he's silent. So he just mouths that whole thing. And then at the end says, I really need to use the bathroom.
Do you accept our gift? Will you become a man under our tutelage?
They both look pretty bad guy-esque, right?
Oh, yeah. They're like one of them, the skin is hanging off of the bones that are already thinned with gaunt eyes and jaundiced, like
Full on
What's
Trey's
Egg's charisma score?
So she's the hot one. Then.
Oh,
'Cause I'm only going to serve the hot one.
Trey would think she's hot.
Probably. You're so
Egg
beautiful.
mouths, I'm flattered, but I'm pretty good right now. But I do need to use the bathroom.
maybe power is what you desire.
Bathroom.
You need more constitution.
A toilet.
Fine.
She's probably
No.
going to give you a fucking... All right, never mind.
UTI.
Trey's just mouthing to Egg, just go to the bathroom now. Just now. Do it now.
He looks incredulously at Trey and starts shaking his head.
Charlus
Do you-
throws you an empty water skin.
He looks
Do
at
it.
the water skin.
Do it.
And
Right
back
here.
up at Charlus. And back down at the water skin and shakes his head.
Do you need a chamber pot? We can give you a chamber pot if you'll serve us.
Don't waste this gift on a chamber pot.
I need to use the bathroom. And he points to the door.
Oh, you want to leave? Are you too shy to use the bathroom here?
He shakes his head, but it's clearly a lie.
You denied our gift of being a man, so you must already be a man. You denied our gift of strength and constitution, so you must have the constitution to hold it.
He like flexes his arm and feels it a little bit and then goes right back to prancing.
Fine. Be gone.
That's some teacher-ass talk right there, if I've ever heard it. Like, when I have kids who say it's an emergency, I was like, weren't you just, like, talking about how grown you are? You know how grown people can hold it when they need to go to the bathroom?
Egg just fought 2 giant monsters, almost died, and got abducted midway through
And then had to
asleep.
pee and then drank from the mini bar.
He ate peanuts.
Oh, okay. never mind.
Trey is the
Great.
one that drank from
Yeah,
the minibar.
so he's
Egg
going to
is
have to
gonna
pee
book it out the
eventually.
door.
Oh,
and
Trey
go to the
just
bathroom.
pees.
Yeah,
He
okay,
doesn't matter
that's-
where he's at. He just pees.
He's a bona fide piss boy.
Troll and Hune speak in unison, and you just hear them. Then so be it. 2 of the 3 serve us. The 3rd will eventually. We'll make sure of it. You'll have your orders when it is time. Until then, take care. Try to stay alive. And they both disappear. They fade out of your vision, almost looking like wisps, and then smoke tendrils, and then they're gone. The room comes back to a normal volume level, and you can hear the inn down below making a raucous noise once again. It seems almost as if no time has passed since you were here previously and fought your battle. The Hidalius sax scraper is still in the middle of one of his songs that he was singing as you guys left.
New arm. New arm. Guys, look, new arm. I have my arm back.
That is pretty impressive. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't look new. I'm going to be honest.
I don't know. It
with
looks
you.
kind of badass.
It-
I'm just
it-
saying, it looks cool.
It looks like they took it off of a different raccoon.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's
Arms
pretty
at
awesome.
home. This is an arm from Wish.
You got a second
The
hand
Timu
arm.
arm.
Yeah, you got a Timu arm.
I'm just saying, that's pretty cool.
I mean, hey, if that's
It
what
fits my
works for
style.
you.
I mean, look,
Egg jumps back in the room. I was holding that for so long. Since like the second of those jars went off, I was like, I could really use the bathroom,
yeah. Well,
but I held it in.
they offered you a chamber pot. Why didn't you take it?
No, y'all are in this room.
Yeah, and you just see Trace's peeing right where he's standing. And your point?
Oh, gross.
There's 2 choices you could have made there. Was you could have pissed your pants and looked like a little piss pantsy boy, or peed in a chamber pot like a normal person and not have a pissy pants boy.
I think they were saying that I needed to like trade my soul for a chamber pot.
Well, that was your fault. They probably would have given you something
I
else.
mean, yeah, they did offer you power
What
and to be
did
a
they
man.
offer you guys?
My arm.
You got an arm.
Yeah, I didn't get
that
shit or
doesn't look
fuck.
like. Yeah, with that track record, I'm pretty okay with going to the bathroom.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, who are you?
I
serving
feel
now?
refreshed.
I
like which one of them?
I'm
Because
not. I didn't say shit about any of
I
them.
know,
didn't-
but you're obviously serving them because they said that you are. Without
well, they're gods and they lie about things sometimes. I don't even know who they were or what they were saying. Supposedly, sometimes I don't know why. Why are you both looking at me like that?
we all know that who they were.
They didn't seem like
I've never
great
seen those
folks,
2
Charlus.
lesbians in my whole life, and I've seen plenty of lesbian.
I mean, neither have I, but they did call themselves Troll and Hune, so obviously, that's who they were.
You hear a knock on the door, and you hear a familiar voice. Boys, are you in there?
Yes.
Shit's happened. What?
Why?
who's
Who are
that-
you? What do you
who's-
want?
who's that
It's
voice?
Lady Christiana.
Oh, right.
Okay,
Oh,
we're-
shit.
okay.
Oh,
I forgot
fuck.
we do things.
Right.
for
Shit.
people.
Shit. Oh, God. Egg made us go through all this weird fighting
I
for
didn't
God
do
shit.
shit. I was at camp.
Okay, but can I come in? It's weird talking through the door.
We're having an argument right now.
I can hear that, but I have more pressing matters to talk to you about.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
The door opens and Lady Christiana comes in. She's wearing a light blue gown that has like silver embellishments on it and not chains, but like chained gold and silver and stuff hanging off of it with little gems encrusted on it. And she is walking with like what looks like a shepherd's crook, except on the tip of it is a bell. Boys, I have an important task to ask of you.
Do we have to
Is it
herd
blowing
some
up?
sheep?
No.
No. Damn.
Outside of town, we have discovered a tomb.
You want us to blow it up?
No, I mean,
No.
we're pretty good at blowing shit up.
We're very good at
We're
that.
really
But
good at
you
that.
seemed to handle yourselves pretty well with the goblin cave and the oozes. And it looks like you could use some money.
I suppose, yeah, because somebody's dragon keeps eating all of mine.
And so we wanted to give you a second
I'm the
chance
only one with
to
a dragon.
earn the shop.
I mean, didn't
Oh,
we already?
that was the thing. That's right.
Yeah, but we should have already earned that because we completed the task. And that
You
was
did
the
not bring
report.
back proof of the death of the giant slime.
Yet you believe that
I'm sure you saw the explosion from here.
Yes, we saw the explosion,
Yeah, so
and
it's dead.
if you'll remember, it's been about 4 weeks now since that, and we've confirmed the reports. But the mother lode was not recovered, which was one of the things about the quest. It's all this bureaucracy, red tape stuff. But
that's
anyway,
bullshit.
we've got a chance for you to re-earn the shop. It's still down there and still not being used, and we figured maybe something a little easier this time.
Charlus, do you still want the shop? Because you're really the only one that would need it. Actually, I remember
I mean,
that
it does.
I can create.
The
shit
shop
now.
does come with like a living quarters above it. You
My
wouldn't
living
have-
quarters is right there, and he just points out the window to the garbage pit.
It also has a deluxe dumpster.
Ooh, deluxe.
Mm,
I don't know what that would entail,
I don't
but I'm
really make
intrigued.
waste like that. I just kind of use everything without even thinking about it. But whatever.
Well, it's an enchanted dumpster. It refills every day at dawn.
Refills?
What? Okay, I do love a good dumpster, but what is the purpose of that?
Oh, we don't know. It's definitely a curse of some kind, but it refills with garbage every day, and it just slowly disappears over the course of the day, and then refills every day at dawn. So we figured, the
Well, that-
raccoon would like it.
I mean, I would, but I mean, I would need it at night because that's when I go to bed.
Well, you could fill it with your own garbage, but there will always be garbage when you wake up.
I mean, that is kind of nice. I do kind of want it, guys.
Morning
Fresh
garbage
garbage.
is always pretty
Morning
good.
garbage is
Sounds
great.
like a bed that gets more firm as the night goes on.
That would do wonders for my back.
A bed that smells better as the night goes on.
Actually, it gets worse. I mean, I really like that. I mean, empty dumpsters smell like just way too clean. I don't like it.
So anyway, are you interested?
Yeah,
Okay, so here's the deal.
I speak for them too.
She pulls out a piece of parchment and hands it to Trey and pats him on the head. Good raccoon. Anyway, in there, simple directions. Just follow him outside of town. Somebody was digging in the side of the mountains, and they found an old tomb of some kind or a crypt. And they were scared. They heard voices. They heard noises. And they said it sent a chill up their spine. We need you to go look at it and come back and report to me, I guess.
That's very confident of you.
Well,
You
yeah,
guys.
and also, I mean, in addition to the, you can keep whatever you find in there, blah, 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 the standard adventurer, like thing, and the new little, place we're giving you, the little house and whatnot, there's 100 gold in it for you.
Sweet. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
all right.
Gold in a house, it's a pretty good gig.
Yes, well, we are a little desperate. Hidelius has been drunk and was injured recently, so he can't go. We would normally send him. But I've heard, Egg, you were studying under his tutelage, and you're now a full-fledged Drake Warden?
Yeah, I got a lot of badges.
A lot of what?
Scales.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm good boy.
Look at my sash.
Wow, you're really growing up fast, huh?
You want to
Isn't
buy
he?
some cookies?
No. Last time I had Drake Warden Scout cookies, I got terribly sick with diabetes.
With the disease.
Oh man, got that.
I hear that you can kind of break through the ceiling with that if you keep going. Eventually it circles back around and you don't have diabetes anymore.
It's like horseshoe theory of diabetes.
Yeah, they told me it just gets better as it goes. You start with type 1 and then eventually you can level it up to type 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anybody getting to type 3 though.
It's called
I'm working on it.
prestiging. If you keep
Yeah,
going,
prestige.
it drops back down.
Yeah, but so anyway, it's like only a day's journey.
All right,
We
that's better than.
were searching them. Oh, there is one other thing I need you to do though. Since you've already accepted, you kind of have to do it.
All right.
That's not how contracts work, but continue.
There's some pickaxes downstairs in a wagon cart. They were actually searching for a specific mineral, like some magnetite, and they found a nice amount of it. We're gonna need you to fill the cart up with magnetite and bring it back.
Making us do manual labor? Jesus.
Yeah,
I just stopped being a miner, and now you want me to do it again?
He's a man now.
Look at my 3 hairs on my chin.
He was
Beautiful.
He was offered chamber pot, and he said no because he could hold it like a real man.
Wow, that is yes. Good job.
Does that arm look good to you?
It looks great. What are you talking about? It's amazing.
You found your arm. Wait.
It's a new arm.
Let me know when you get back to town. And Lady
I
Christiana.
have one more question.
Yeah, okay,
I think.
sure. Big grown-up big boy.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that area? Like, whose tomb that could have been?
No, we've really only lived in this area for less than a year. 6 months, maybe 8 months now, some would say.
Like the town itself?
Caverns Deep, yes.
Fuck. Okay.
Another quick question.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Do you know if the magnetites are explosive? Because we don't really... Magna might blow up on us.
Well, considering it's just an iron-bearing ore, I don't think it should explode unless, you strike flint with it next to gunpowder. I wouldn't recommend that.
I do have a gun.
Oh, that also reminds me, there is just one more little caveat.
There's a lot of caveats.
Well, a lot of... Here's the thing. You guys aren't the first people I've asked to do this. Everybody I asked, I came right out the gate. I told them everything before they accepted, and then they just denied it by the end. And it was generally around this point. I need you to make sure that the 3 cases of nitroglycerin in the cart make it to the mountain intact.
What's nitroglycerin?
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had your chemistry scale.
Actually, what... Trey,
Trust
know
me,
what
I know what
nitroglycerin is.
Trey knows
is.
what nitroglycerin is. He also knows it's incredibly unstable, and even shaking it can cause it to explode.
He just starts laughing hysterically.
Anyway, thanks for accepting the quest, boys. The whole town's relying on you. I'll see you later. And she backs back out. The last thing you see the door closing.
Do you
as like,
say that it's dangerous?
No, he goes, this is going to be fun. Egg, just think of the nitroglycerin like butter that you put on toast.
you're gonna kill Egg.
You don't
What?
you know how the liquid butter, you don't really want it to splash around and all that because then you'd lose it.
What kind of butter splashes?
Okay, that's a bad euphemism.
I will say nitroglycerin does not make good health potions. That's about all I know.
That
And
he
you
is
can-
true about that. It doesn't
and-
make good health
And
potions.
to the 20 children in my
Wait, what?
from don't worry about it. Never
Oh,
mind.
all right, fair enough.
Rest in peace, children.
Pieces.
Well, the orphanage wanted it in bulk, so it's
Oh man, they must have had a explosive of a time.
don't worry about the orphanage. It's filled with orphans again, so it's
I
fine.
think the word
that's
you were
good.
looking for was banger. It was a real banger.
Yes, I agree. Egg.
I shouldn't have said that in Egg's voice.
But that was way long ago in Talon Ridge, in Moonshine Valley, coming to a podcast near you.
One of these times when you do it, it will happen. You just it's like our
I was doing it to be fucking annoying
Yeah.
at this point, but
You're all good. All right.
he cuts it
yeah,
out.
I was gonna
anyways.
say, and it's cut.
That's what he was at his phone. He was
Yeah.
looking at the time. He's like, all right, cut time right there.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Drugs.
All right.
Who wants to pull the cart?
Did she say how much urgency was behind this? Because
Not really.
You hear in the distance, the whole town's counting on you. It's got to
Yeah,
get done real soon or
Yeah,
we're going to
but-
run out of iron ore.
But we also, might need to buy some things because
I
explosives.
mean, you don't have to leave now.
We haven't done
but
a
you
shop-
do have to leave today. Bye.
We haven't done a shopping trip in a while.
Shopping montage.
Shopping
Shopping
montage! All right. I like how you make music, but I can just put it in.
Yeah.
We should have asked for an advance because
Yeah.
I don't have
I have
I don't
9
think
gold.
enough. Yeah, I got.
I have
nothing.
13.
But you have things you
think.
can sell.
I guess.
I also
do,
have 1 platinum piece.
Hey, that's 10 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna sell some of these worthless. Oh wait, oh no, my wand of counters is gone. That's fine. I really wish I could.
That worthless thing that actually turned out very
It's
useful.
fucking awesome, is what it was.
Oh
But-
right, we also have a map to the mimics.
I do have-
We never went to the mimics.
True.
We
But-
also have to.
Right, we
fuck
don't
up
we don't have the
Reginald
hematite
Tiny
gems anymore,
Towers.
right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, and we need to absolutely rob Reginald Tinytownus. Sir Reginald Tinytownus. Sorry for missing the title, you piece of shit.
I do have 5 pounds of rotting fish.
I still want to. Did I bring this up in the podcast last time? Is that Trevor made a good point that counter had to come from somewhere.
Yeah,
And
it came out of
Sir Reginald
Tiny
Tinytownus' house when they're sitting down having dinner.
So looking at what I have a vial of acid, a vial of mucus. I still have a liver vesicle or vessel or whatever. Then I have 3 raggedy leather moldy pouches that I don't think we ever opened.
I have still the bracelet of Mage Amor, and parts of me don't want to get rid of it, but another huge part of me is like, please relieve me of this burden.
I also have cotton candy size of cobweb.
I think I still have that hot wand of healing.
No, what you have is a cobweb the size of cotton candy.
Yeah, it's a cotton candy size cobweb.
Oh, okay.
And then I have those boots of levitation.
And then I have a spell scroll, but I don't have written what type of spell it is. Just spell scroll.
Did I get my 500 copper for killing those invisible chickens or no?
Yes.
Because that roughly, that's what, 5 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did my
So I have,
fiance
like,
give me
10
any
gold.
allowance?
No.
Damn it.
She gave you a grocery list, though, and said send some stuff back through Tubi.
Oh, shit. Can I look at that to see what it is?
The grocery list?
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
All right, yeah. I'm going to sell all these bullshit magic items and hopefully get something out of it.
A narrative thread? You want to pull on a narrative thread, Bron Vito? The fuck?
I forgot that she gave me the list. Shit happened. All of a sudden, there was just gods. All right, he forgot.
Okay.
As one does. I forget about God all the time. You can cut that too.
Can I write a
don't.
quick
My
note?
anger persists.
Can I write a quick note and put it through Tubi? I just want to say, like a note to say, is it possible to transfer things from there through Tubi to me? And I just have Tubi transfer
Also,
it.
are we
Tubi's
all
like,
aware of Trey's situation now that he's actually a super smart dude from like...
I'm assuming you guys caught each other up on everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I can't remember.
Because I'm a super smart bioengineer, apparently. That's what Trey's like. I apparently am a scientist. Who knew?
It's a terrifying
I
thought.
didn't.
You ready?
You know, scientists are just different than I thought they were, I guess.
One of them is a half-filled-out journal from a prestigious wizard.
Fuck's a science.
Filled out journal.
From a prestigious wizard.
That's not how you spell journal, but I don't care.
A large silver ring, big enough for an ogre.
Ogre size.
A bread recipe made by elves.
So how the hell do you spell prestigious?
I don't know. It's just an important wizard.
Prestigious wizard. And then it was
An elven bread recipe.
bread recipe.
A paint set.
Okay.
A were-rat hide.
Were-rat hide.
And a wand that's legendary.
All right. Cool. Well, Trey is gonna go see if there's anything that he can find in town that's part of the list while he's getting some ration.
You can find a paint set in town.
Cool. How much is that?
2 gold pieces.
All right, I'll do that. And then he just shoves this paint set into Tubi.
Tubi just goes. Bloop, 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 bloop. You do notice as you're looking at Tubi, the inside of Tubi has grown more pink.
You told me that already.
No, but more pink.
More
It's
pink?
spreading. It's spreading out.
Weird. I'm a bioengineer, so I should understand some type of biology, but that is confusing.
Indeed.
All right.
All right. Shopping montage time.
Yes, sir.
Charlus Lataneaus. You
Yes.
wander around town. In town, there is your general stores. There's specialty shops. There is a small arcane emporium. It's an outlet. So while they're not...
Town can't have shit.
yeah, basically. There's just like a little strip mall, and there's an arcane emporium outlet.
I don't know why that's funny to me.
How much are
It's
rations?
because that's par for the course for where we grew up around.
Yeah.
Because the town next over had a fucking outlet mall.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm
rations
gonna-
are like 5 silver, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into that.
Are 5 silver.
I'm gonna go into the emporium. And I'm going to try to offload some of these magic items.
Okay, you see a human male standing behind a counter. Everything in this building is locked up. Most of it is out of sight. There's only a couple display cases, and they don't really have much in there. But you see a man standing behind the counter. He looks to be probably in his 60s.
Is he cute?
Well, he's got short gray hair. He's got a fairly chunky build. He does wear a clockwork watch on his hand, and for clothing, he wears like commoner's garb, except he has like a drab green vest on with some patches. And
cute.
He looks at you. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Oh, yes, sir. I have some wares here that I would like to present to you and hopefully get some gold in exchange for.
Oh, very good, very good. Yes, we give the best prices in this building.
Beautiful. So first up on the list here is a wand of healing.
Oh, a wand of healing.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely fantastic.
You can use it multiple times a day. It's fantastic. And it recharges by itself every day.
Absolutely. You wouldn't mind, we've had some problems with people coming in here and trying to sell, counterfeits. You look like a respectable young man, but you wouldn't mind if I identified it, would you?
Well, remember, this is the legitimate wand of healing.
You're going to get rid of your actual wand of healing?
No, I just want to see how much it's worth.
Oh, okay.
That's that. I'm putting it down just in case things get dire. That's all.
Yeah, okay. Wand of healing. Let's see. Let me take a look here.
And then I'll try to pawn off the piece of shit one onto him. But I'm going to be persuasive about it. So fear not, sirs.
Well, taking a look. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, this wand is, I'd give you 5,000 gold for it.
Jesus fuck. Oh, God. Oh, well, that is wonderful to know.
Trey isn't there, so I can't say anything. But
That is fantastic to know. I'm just going to put that one aside because I do have another one for you.
Oh, okay. What do you got?
This is also a wand of healing. And I'm going to be upfront with you. It's a bit goofy, but hear me out. How many people do you know have some kind of creature or familiar with them that go about and they help out with random tasks, and sometimes those tasks can be dangerous.
Interesting.
Such as, an oozling or other type creatures. Halflings.
Halfling.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll give you 250 gold for this.
Oh, fucking perfect. Great. Awesome.
It's more than we're going to get from exploring a tomb.
Yes.
Which, by James's standards, probably has, like, a lich in it.
What are you... Why? No! Nobody told you had to go into that other
I'm
place
fucking with you, James.
and freaking pretend to be...
It's fun.
All right, next up on the list. Now, hear me out. This is a really good distraction wand. Now, don't let the name of it fool you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What it does is that it summons some kind of familiar of types. But it's, as I said, it's really good for distractions or for decoys.
My father, the senior, I'm junior.
Yeah, oh, hi,
The
Junior.
senior, he would have loved this kind of wand. But what did you say it was called again?
It was the Wand of Silence.
Wand of Silence.
So what it does, because we're honest with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're very honest.
It doesn't silence anything. It doesn't get rid of spells or
Okay.
spell casting
Yeah.
abilities.
All right.
But rather it summons a librarian.
I love libraries. I learned a lot about local politics in a library once.
Well, perhaps the librarian can be of good use to you the next time you go to your own personal librarian.
There was also a library I remember once being very influential to thoughts I had at some point, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, let's see. I could also use a helper around the shop.
I mean, librarians are catalogers, so I can see that being
he
very
could help
useful.
catalog things. I'll give you 50 gold for it.
Sure. Sounds great. Are you all having a heart attack right now? So y'all doing okay?
We're doing good.
Okay, I was going to say, I wasn't sure if someone was like, you're getting the full value.
No, I don't care about. The only thing that I just realized, I'm like, are any of those wands considered legendary? Because I could have used it, but
Nothing. Well, the wand of healing, probably, I guess, but
yeah, but that we kind of
No, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Is we could have sold that wand to a library for cheap labor, the silence one, and then James immediately ran with that while I was writing down a note to give to you about that. So it's like, oh shit, well, we already got that.
well, no, I mean, she could be he or she or whoever whoever they are. Decide,
Swish and flick.
I'm just trying to get offload now because we need to buy some fucking supplies.
It's yours. You're the one carrying it. You can do whatever you want with it.
And then I got 2 more things for you.
Oh yeah, 2 things.
But
I
also,
love more things.
Doesn't the librarian only shush people?
Yes.
So regardless, yeah. He's got to find out real quick that wasn't cool, and I'm going to feel kind of bad about it.
No, you're
We
not.
haven't used it.
I'll give him his gold back if it's that big of a deal. So next up, we have the Cloak of the Inquisition.
Oh, cloak.
And
A
honestly,
good wizard always needs a cloak.
I didn't write down what it does. I wrote down, I zoned out and wrote down that it's a cloak that reminds you of bullshit, and that's about
Well, can I cast Identify on it?
Sure, go
right.
nuts, go crazy.
You can call me John. I know you were Junior earlier, but it's
Okay,
John. John Junior.
John Jr. I knew a John Jr. once.
Well, I'm pretty old these days. I'm wrinkly. So all my friends call me John Wrinkly Jr.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't realize it was going to happen so soon. But
He does it immediately with everything.
Oh, it's so good. It's because I won't remember it if I wait longer than 2 weeks.
John Wrinkly Jr.
And also, you guys just give me NPC names. and
Oh,
I'm like,
now
sweet.
the politics in the library makes sense. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh, I would die for John Wrinkly Jr. All right.
He'd die for Jodie Forrester.
Jody the Forester.
Well, this is a robe of Inquisition. What it does is it just summons an Inquisitor.
I mean, that could be useful. That's free.
Okay, I don't know what to pay for this. What do you think's fair market value?
An Inquisitor? 50 gold.
50 gold.
150. Sorry.
150
I
gold.
coughed. 7,000 gold.
Oh, no deal. I'll tell you what. Why don't we?
750 gold.
I've got an idea. We'll I'll tell you what. We'll split the difference.
Okay.
What's the middle of 50 and 750?
What the fuck? Brain hurt. 600? 50, I know it's not. It's like 300 and
No.
No, 600. 600. Sounds good.
I was trying to say 550.
15.
No, it's not. So I'll tell you what. I'll give you 200 gold for it
Sick.
if you you put it on and summon the Inquisitor first, so I can make sure it works.
Fucking fine. All right. I put on the cloak.
Okay. You are now wearing this red cloak. It looks fantastic.
Oh, fuck.
It looks super cool.
Oh, fuck. All right. Now where's the Inquisitor?
Well, you have to summon him.
I summon the Inquisitor.
What? Never mind.
Yes. I see you've summoned me. It should be safe to say you've expected my arrival.
Yes, sir, I had. Sir. No, I'm the sir.
No!
Yes.
I'm the sir.
Oh, fine. You
You
can be
have
the
summoned me. You have expected the summon. I will now tell you about the crimes you have committed.
All right, and I
Show
take the
me
cloak
to
off.
the Protestants.
And then I take the cloak off really fast and go, goodbye.
Oh, the anal sex. Anyway.
So, I think that this might be more suited for, like, a judge to have, even though this is a terrifying power for a judge to have. Because that kind of throws out the whole need for a court. I've just changed the government of Caverns Deep.
You're right. I know there's some council members who would love this cloak. I will give you $250 for it.
Oh, well, if it's in high demand now, we're going back to 1,000 now.
Oh, how about we do a diplomacy check?
So, we're going to diplomacy battle?
We're going to diplomacy battle.
Damn, it's been a minute.
All right, so.
I didn't mean for this to all get... I just wanted to sell some stuff. All right. Let's go.
So your target DC is 18. You can it's 18 for each. So you have an 18, he has an 18, and the HP that you have to hit. So what we're going to do is for people who haven't heard it before, we're actually going to roll the diplomacy. If you succeed on a diplomacy check, you then get to roll 1d6 plus your diplomacy modifier, and you do that much damage to your opponent's diplomatic things.
Go back, listen.
What is your diplomacy modifier? There's no
Persuasion. Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. So the HP that he is starting with is going to be 10.
Okay.
I need you to roll your 4d6, and that's what your HP is going to be for your diplomacy.
4d6.
Yep.
It is 11, 13, 15.
All right. So you have 15 health. All right. You can start.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
All right. I need you to roll a d6.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to do this much damage to your own argument. You're basically going to, ruin your argument out of the gate.
2.
All right. What did you say to ruin your own argument?
maybe that guy lies, though, but I don't know, I did crimes once. I'm trying to think of how I can make this thing look bad.
All right. He comes back in. He's going to crush it with an 18.
Ew.
Well, you were willing to take 200 until you realized there was some value here. And I did initially allow you to choose the amount. So, and he's going to hit you for 4 points of diplomacy damage.
Shit.
You're at 9.
Ew.
Your turn.
Well, good sir. 16?
Not enough.
Oh.
That's with your persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
These are some low rolls I got going on here.
But you don't damage yourself. You just don't take any. He's just like, no.
Had I realized how much you kind of wanted something like this, especially for a government project, of course I'm going to jack the price up.
All right. He rebuttal. Not touching it.
What did it?
If it does that, it's a 20.
Oh, that's a 20.
Owie!
Well, it might be a government project, but first it's my project, and I have to make sure somebody in the government can even buy it. And even if it was a government project, it's your civic duty to make sure Caverns Deep is successful. So you're going to go ahead and he kills your argument.
Okay.
It's gone.
Fair enough. Well then.
200 gold it is.
No deal. Next thing.
Whoa! Well, we did agree on 200 gold.
We agreed, but then I also, realized that it's worth a lot more to you, and you could probably end up getting quite a bit of gold for that.
Well, I kind of don't want to continue dealing with you then.
Oh, Jesus. Fine. 200 fucking gold. 200.
200 gold. All right. 200 gold it is.
That's 200 more than I've had before anyways.
Yeah,
so.
there you go.
All right. Last thing is that I have these boots of levitation.
Oh, standard good old boots of levitation.
Of course, yes.
Amazing boots.
And once again, since we're being honest, here's the problem, is that they don't levitate while you're wearing them.
Well, that is a bit of an issue. But I think I might have some use for them.
I mean...
Have you tested to see if they levitate while they're holding something up?
I had the idea. I had a concept of an idea.
I heard Ralph Schitzenberger in the background.
But let's go ahead and let's give it a test out. What would you like to...
What
about a sign or something?
No, just set both the boots down there.
Okay.
And let me do this. And he flips over one of his tables and sets it on there, balancing it. He's like, oh, it holds up the table. I wonder how much weight it can hold. And he's just grabbing boxes and putting it on there. And he's moving it around like it's like a fork cart. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yeah. No, I'll take them. How much you want?
Well, okay. Let's go 500 gold.
500 gold. I
mean, after that steal you got from the cloak, I think 500's a pretty reasonable ask.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I agree. Yes. 500 gold.
Excellent.
I'll tell you what, I'm feeling nice. I'll give you 501 gold.
Sir, you've drowned me in generosity
Yes,
today.
yes, absolutely. Very much so.
I feel like they're worth a lot more.
I have no fucking
I know,
use for these things.
but just the way how quickly it went, like, yes. I'm like,
Absolutely. Here you
I
go.
just,
500 gold.
I just don't want to take up any more mic time more than anything.
All right.
So, cool beans. Excellent. I walked away from this whole transaction with 1,000 gold pieces, which is 1,000 more than we had before.
yeah, that's not bad.
That's really good.
And as Charlus walks out of the store, he very lightly takes out his bracelet of Mage Amor, and then just gently caresses it and puts it back into his pocket.
As you caress it, you just hear like a whisper, like just
It's just like the kind of like a shimmering whisper of "You're amazing." It's like, oh,
yeah.
Oh no, Charlus is getting addicted to it.
Do I detect your thoughts? And then just
why shouldn't I keep it?
it's mine.
all right, we go over to Trey. Trey,
Yeah.
do you have any shopping you wish to do?
I bought rations.
Okay.
That's, I mean, really. Well, actually, I'm also gonna go buy more ammunition for my gun.
How many rations did you buy?
I bought myself up to 15 rations, so that would have been, how long did the last one?
6 days?
15 rations?
I bought 10 rations. I think that's
10 rations.
Yes.
So 20 pounds.
yes.
How much weight are you carrying?
So, underneath what I can carry.
I'm
obviously.
sure, Mr.
Yeah.
8 in strength.
6.
Oh, boy. All right, we go over to Egg. Egg, you've been walking around, going to different shops, little bodegas, in and out of different places. On your mind is the thought, what did they mean by making me a man? And then...
Oh, no. Also, had this while peeing IRL. Egg's walking around the stores and he's like, wait, did they say that I could be like my dad? Did those two nice ladies who were really good friends with one another know my dad?
This is why you shouldn't go shopping by yourself. Poor boy's about to get fucking torn apart.
I know, Egg definitely walks by Trey, and Trey's just like trying to drag a bag just full of food, and he's just having trouble.
Trey,
Huh? Oh,
Trey,
hey, kid.
did those two ladies say they knew my dad?
Trey gets like really like his pupils dilate. He has like far off look. No, they did not. He puts his arm on. No, they did not, son.
What?
They didn't. No. Yes. No.
Okay. I thought for a second, I remembered something they said.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Trey takes his arm off of Egg and just like a sinewy like residue is left because he used his like decaying arm. He's like, "Can you carry this for me?"
Yeah, you should buy a glove to cover your hand.
No, I think it's fine.
Oh, it's gross. It's really gross.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
No, not a fan.
You'll get used to it. He pats him again.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right, we should. Did you need to get anything?
I was going to see if we could get maybe like a donkey or something to carry that wagon.
I'm sure they have one with, because it'd be stupid if they just told us to bring a wagon without something to pull the wagon with.
Did we pass the wagon?
Yeah, it was outside.
Was there a donkey?
No, it's a
Or
handcart.
Son of a bitch. Could we fix a donkey up to a handcart?
Oh, you totally could.
Okay, fantastic. That's what I'm going to look for. Egg is going to look for a donkey, and also, like, I'm assuming there's a general store.
Yeah.
Kind of like a fantasy Walgreens. He's
Pretty
just going to
much.
peruse the book section for the next copy of
It's Walreds.
Paws McGruff.
Yeah, they totally have it. It's up front.
No, Trey
Fantastic.
Trey just crawls up Egg's shoulder and just kind of sits on his shoulder, kind of like resting on his back a little bit. Just kind of sits there, just like.
Egg has Trey on one shoulder and Seltzer on the other.
Yes.
Yes.
And you're carrying all of his food.
Yeah, and Trey is slowly giving he's taking Egg's copper without knowing and giving it to Seltzer. Just slowly does like, here you go.
Damn it.
I forgot I have more stuff to sell. Not
Jesus.
magic things, but I also have yellow diamonds.
Nice.
I don't remember how many.
You have one.
Just the one. Okay, so
Yes.
I'll get rid of the plural. Sorry, continue. My brain was just like, fuck yeah, baby. I'm going to buy so many donkeys.
Egg's gonna go up to the Walred's store clerk with the copy of Paws McGruff number 392.
Okay.
And I'd like this, and then do you have any donkeys for sale?
No, son. You have to go to the stables.
Dad?
It's a colloquial term. I'm not your father.
Well, that's a big word.
Did you say issue 392?
392, yes.
392. Return. The Revenge of the Quizler.
Revenge of the Quizler.
Yep.
It's gonna be.
There's gonna be so many things. I'm just gonna come up with all the subtitles
I'm down with it.
because they're fun.
It costs you 5 copper pieces.
5 copper?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna assume that Seltzer's eaten like 5 already too.
Yeah, so
I'm
1 silver
down
worth
to-
of copper's missing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
That is fair.
That's literally the lifestyle expenses for a full day for a squalid person.
Yeah, and this has been a full day.
He chose not to eat for the day to be able to get it.
So, out of
Perfect.
curiosity, can I, as I'm digging through my stuff to try to figure things out, can I try to figure out if this yellow diamond has any magical properties?
Absolutely.
Thank you. So that'd be Arcana.
Yes.
16.
You definitely feel magical energy radiating from it.
Excellent. Can I pop back into the store and ask that man to identify it for me?
Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, as I was digging through my things, I got a little distracted by one of my other favorite things, which you're not allowed to have and you'll never get to have. But I forgot that I had this yellow diamond here, and, you know, every time that I brushed past it, it felt kind of magical in a sense, and I was wondering if you would be willing to identify it for me.
I can. There is a cost.
How much?
10 gold.
You know what? I'll take it. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, and that'll bring me...
He takes the diamond, he places it on a felt red square, and he brings out like some little like reagents and stuff and sets it around, and he smudges some sage, and then he whispers to it, and his hands wiggle around, and you hear him like the wispy language of the arcane emanates from his lips, and it begins glowing, and you see him looking at it. His eyes widen, and he gets closer and closer and closer, and they widen and they widen. I'll tell you what you got here is in fact magical.
Yes.
I'll give you 500 gold for it.
What does it do?
Oh, you wanted to know what it does?
Yes.
I thought you just wanted me to cast Identify on it.
Shoot, that doesn't go into depth, does it?
It does.
Oh, well, piece of shit. Fuck you. No, he doesn't say that.
Okay,
But
fine. I'll give you 750 gold for it.
I want you to tell me what this does.
You drive a hard bargain. 800 gold. Final offer.
No, you really seem to want it, and I really want to
I
just
don't
know-
want it. I just collect magic.
that means you want it. What do you mean? Like,
I don't want it at all.
oh, you don't?
No.
No, not even a little bit. Okay, then I'm not going to sell it to you.
Well, no, I just want it in my shop.
So you want it?
No, I do not want it.
Are you okay?
850 gold.
Ooh, I really would like to know what it does.
900 gold.
No.
Fine.
I'd like you to tell me what it does, and then I will...
It contains a mote of elemental energy. You
Okay.
can summon an earth elemental with this.
Ooh, do you know if that's a permanent earth elemental, or is he just like a little guy who disappears forever?
It'll stay there until he dies.
Interesting. Very interesting.
But then the gem's useless after that.
Does the gem have any kind of worth to anybody who might want to jewel it, perhaps?
I mean, maybe 100 gold for being a diamond.
Let me consult my team about this, and I'll maybe come back to you.
450 gold right now.
Oh, ugh, gross. I don't like that you depleted it by whatever, so goodbye.
Well, now you know what it's worth. Well, no, you know what it does.
Yeah.
The mystery's gone. I can't offer you the full price. There's no mystery
That's
left.
a horrible salesman, bitch.
I determine pricing based on whimsy.
Now,
Whimsy and children's wishes.
now here's the question: what CR rating is an Earth Elemental?
Oh yeah, it doesn't specify if it's friendly, does it?
No.
Like I can't just like make it my friend.
Oh, I found it. It's a CR5. I can't tame it. Because I would full on be like, I want to tame that. That's my
Meanwhile, back at the stables. Why, hello there, young man.
Hi.
I see you eyeing up my ass.
It's a firm ass.
She's a great ass. She'll take whatever you can throw at her.
It looks like she'll go for days.
That ass right there, on very little food, will run you ragged. You'll have a hard time keeping up with that ass. I'll tell you what.
How much gold for her?
Gold? Yes.
Copper. I meant copper.
I haven't sold my ass in a long time.
Trey is
I'm
just-
interested
Trey is just
in
making
buying
raccoon noises
your
to
ass.
the. Trey is just making raccoon noises to the asses.
How many asses do you want? I've got many. All my donkeys and mules come with a money-back guarantee. If they die within the first 10 minutes of owning them, you get your money back.
10 minutes isn't that long.
Well, you'd be surprised what mages will do in front of me for 10 gold. 10 gold's 10 gold.
Terrifying.
Anyway, she's 8 gold. I've got 8 of them. You want all of them? They get a little emotional when they're apart.
What about if I gave you 6 gold
Okay.
for your most mid's ass?
No. But for my worst ass, I'd accept
My
6 gold.
shittiest ass.
I'll give you 5 gold for that saggy ass over there.
The shitty ass.
The shitty saggy ass.
Nah, that ass can't take a beating like these other ones. 8 gold for a good beat ass. You could pound the pavement all day with this ass.
The saggy ass looks like it could take a pounding just fine.
For
For someone in need.
while Trey's having this conversation, while Egg is having this conversation, can Trey figure out, like, since he's also animal, can he figure out somehow how which ass, as it's called, would be the smoothest ride, since he knows he doesn't want to shake the nitro?
Donkeys are really slow moving. So, like, they'd be a little bit faster than just walking at a casual pace on foot. But for the most part, since they're short and stuff, they don't, like, trot very, like, high up and down like horses. So they all would offer a fairly smooth one.
Right.
Well, that ass that you're looking at, though, I don't think she has enough energy left in her to handle you.
I think one thing I've learned about asses is that the worst looking ones will sometimes make up for it with effort.
Well, you know, that ass does have a lot of experience in her life. I guess at the end of the day, it's not so much about how you ride the ass, it's about how the ass rides you. So if you want her, I'll give her to you for 5 gold.
Which one looks...
Deal.
Never mind.
Okay. So it looks like half of its fur is gone. It's got, like, ass skin, like, just exposed, and there's, like, cuts and bruises all over it. It looks like it's got serious fleas, and it was entirely quarantined off all the other ones. And, like, it kicks anything that walks close to it.
Let's go, new friend.
That ass is gonna kick your ass.
What's her name?
Well, we always just called her
Ass.
Jodie Foster. Don't you dare besmirch Jodie Foster by
Her
taking
name was
it.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's the second time that joke has come up in this campaign.
Oh
Jesus. I'm gonna call you Laura Ingram.
We call her Medage. Her name's Medage. Mitaj.
Mitaj?
Yeah, it's MTG. It's Mitaj.
Son of a bitch.
So, you taking Mitaj. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Don't forget to buy feed. She'll die. She needs food twice a day. She's
Shit.
old.
How much food?
Oh, she eats a lot.
No, how much is it?
It's 5 copper pieces a day.
Oh, easy peasy. I'll take 4 days worth. Here's 20
Two-
copper.
All right. 4 days of feed.
Yep.
He loads it on her back, and you just see her back sink.
Egg counts them out one at a time.
Counts. Like I said, that ass has got a lot of experience. Look at that posture. She's been broken.
She knows how to do her job.
Yep. Well,
Let's go, Mitaj.
sorry. The ass is making noise again.
All right, Trey, we got to get going. We
No,
have to
all
find
right.
Charlus.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
leave the
man.
stable with your broken donkey that's half lame, and you head back towards the tavern.
We are
and,
the worst people.
and you walk into Charlus, who is fondling a yellow gem.
Hey, Charlus.
Oh, hello, gentlemen. How was your shopping haul?
Not bad. This is
This is our new ass.
You just see the worst looking donkey you've ever seen in your life.
our
Did it-
boy here.
It's
our,
got a ventilator attached to
Oh
it.
my god.
our boy here got it all by himself.
Did you
Her name's Mataj. And one thing I can do, because this episode hasn't gone on long enough, I can speak with animals.
go
I'm
on
sure
then?
this donkey doesn't have any concerning opinions with a name like MTG. This sounds like an aftercast thing, though.
Go on and talk to her then. I'd be
I
glad
mean-
to hear what this dying donkey has to say.
I mean, you guys already are talking to animals. I mean, you're talking to me.
That's different because you're fucking weird. So, but in a good way,
Okay.
not in a bad way.
I was gonna say if it was a bad way, I would
don't
have clawed
know
your
what-
eyes out.
I don't even know if you're really a raccoon, and
I
that's
am.
what
No, I am.
I've never been able to talk to any other raccoons.
Oh, it's because I'm awakened.
What?
Yeah.
I've never tried to talk to a sleeping raccoon before.
Not the type of awakened I'm talking about.
There's a whole other world I guess we're not aware of. Go on though, talk to this donkey and tell me all the good things it's going to
you
say.
tell me what you've been up to first.
I sold a bunch of shit and I got 1,000 gold for it.
Oh,
What?
damn.
So,
We can get all of the donkeys.
you could get at least one better donkey. That one makes me sad, and the
I
fact
don't
that
know,
you
she's-
even brought it inside is kind of
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know. She's kind of sweet, but don't touch her. She does have fleas.
Yeah, I wasn't ever going to touch it at all
See the
because it
fleas
would
are
die.
hopping off, migrating around to other things.
You said five.
Seltzer's blasting them.
You know, you can get a healthy donkey for 5 gold.
8.
Sure.
I
8.
only paid 5.
Oh, God bless. So tomorrow,
he
when we
could have asked
all
me to-
go to bed and wake up with a fresh mind, we're going to get not just a donkey, but we're going to buy horses because I have the gold for it. And I have one last thing. And I
we
was going.
shouldn't put the cart on horses.
Oh, right, because
Mhm,
the
yeah.
horses here are something or another.
No. That too. Yes.
Yeah,
that too.
these are honey horses.
That too. I forgot about that.
the honey
That
horses.
too.
Yeah.
How could we forget
no,
about
I
the
forgot
fan
the
contributed
whole-
fauna?
I'm talking about the barrels of happy fun time juice.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, you need something a little more steady.
Yeah.
Maybe
so
we should crack open one of those bad
No.
boys. If it's happy fun time
No.
juice.
No,
Egg?
absolutely not.
those are
Egg.
for adults, and you aren't old enough yet.
Nitroglycerin. Here, just to give
I
you.
have 3 whole hairs on my chin.
Look at me. When you have this much hair, then you can
I
open
hate to
it.
break it
Oh.
to you, but nitroglycerin egg goes boomy boom boom, like really bad.
What?
Yeah, we're carrying some high grade explosive shit.
Very, very unstable.
I'm afraid we might get typecast, fellas.
Yeah, and you bought a dying donkey to carry it.
And to be fair,
I thought it was fine. You guys said it was cool stuff.
it is. It goes boom. How fun is that?
Boom's pretty fucking cool, egg.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
check.
we're being typecast for a reason, all right?
I'm
And I'm
gonna
all for
cast Speak with Animals on Mataj.
Okay.
God, please let this be the last thing we do.
it. Please, I'm hungry.
What? Hey, are you all good carrying explosives?
Hey, you know what? I'll carry explosives. We gotta get out to those
Great.
forest fires where they keep casting Melf's acid arrow from space.
What?
There's fireballs coming from space starting forest fires. The wizards are doing it.
What are you? What wizards?
Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
What wizards?
They're controlled by wizards who own banks. Very prominent banks. They're in league with the
Say it.
With the what?
Say it.
Come on.
Say it, J.K. Rowling.
Oh, it should have been called JKR. Jakar.
Jakaris? That's a dragon.
That's the command to breathe fire. Dracaris.
When they had me living in that stable, they had me living with other women.
Those were other donkeys.
I should have been living with a man. 2 women donkeys living together is a disgrace and an affront to Hune.
Oh no! I think
donkey.
I can tell you
I'm gonna end the spell and turn to Charlus and Trey and go. I think I'm gonna take her back tomorrow and see if I can get a refund.
Where's my CPAP machine?
I can't hear you anymore.
No. This is something that does Trey understand other animals?
Raccoons.
Just raccoons. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
You
go
could
to
have
bed.
taken speak with animals.
Could have. I didn't want to.
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, so you guys all go to bed. All night you hear the donkey outside just yelling at anybody passing by, just like,
I don't think that's anything good, Seltzer.
just sounds angrier and angrier.
You bought yourself an anti-wizard donkey that's on the brink of death.
Anti-arcanist
And did you
donkey.
say it also worships Hune? Great.
I
What
mean,
a fantastic
I mean,
donkey.
we're gonna have to be up
Egg
for
did
that
not
because
elaborate on what Taj said. He just, from your perspective, he
Okay.
cast speak with animals.
and he was
And
just
then
going,
says
hee-haw.
a few things, says, who's starting the forest fires? And then turns to you both, ends the spell, and says, I need to return her.
Fair. All right. Scrub everything I just said. Because truthfully, I don't think I give a shit. So
That
I
is
knew
true.
it wasn't good.
The next day shows up. You go and take care of your stuff. You get a different donkey. And you guys are at the town gate getting ready to leave.
Did we just buy one donkey?
Well, do you guys want horses
Charlus?
and donkeys, or what are you doing?
You know,
You're the man with the money now.
yeah.
And Trey can just ride on whatever.
We got a baby Bjorn for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so baby Bjorn, do you and the donkey can pull it itself. Donkeys are very smart. It doesn't need to be ridden by anybody. So, all right, we'll get 1 donkey, 2 horses.
Yeah, and would you like, do you want, a bit bridle and everything else that you need?
Yeah, of course. Hook us up.
Saddles?
Yeah. Oh shit, we didn't get health potions. That was the whole reason.
Hey, before you run off and do that, how good of a saddle do you want?
Average. I don't
mean,
need anything special. Nothing.
Like just a pack saddle?
Yeah, nothing flashy.
Okay, all right. Let me ring you up here.
7,000 gold.
Go fuck yourself.
And you're looking for a riding horse, not a draft horse, correct?
Correct.
And you don't want a war horse?
No.
Okay, all right, okay. Let's see. Gotta carry the 3. The horse has 5 legs. We've got, okay. Let's see. Math was never my strong suit, all right.
If you give me some bullshit number, I'm gonna try my hardest not to metagame right now.
Let's see. Okay, and then you need bits and bridles for both of those. We're gonna go over here. 100 and I'll cut you a deal. It's 150 gold pieces.
Perfect. Easy peasy.
All right, that's 2 horses, donkey, 2 pack saddles, and bits and bridles for both horses.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your generosity.
Can I interest you in perhaps a cow?
I think maybe you should send Mataj upstate.
Well, Mataj came from down south.
Yeah, you can just have that back for free, and I'm gonna give Egg here the money that he lost on it.
All right, perfect. Yeah.
Because I don't want to argue.
I warned him.
prices. So I will give you you paid what, 6? Or
5.
5? Okay, so you can get 5 more gold pieces.
Thank you.
Oh, do you want any saddlebags before you leave?
How much are those?
Saddlebag is 4 gold a saddlebag. So, each horse you could take 2.
How much?
And you could throw 2. Actually, you could throw 4 on the donkey if no one's riding it.
How much do they hold?
Enough. I mean, it would hold all your food and stuff.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take one. I have enough gold for that.
All right, so a pair of saddlebags, 8 gold.
I said 1.
Well, you can't have a saddlebag on one side of the horse; it'll fall over.
Fine.
All right, fear not. You take 2. That's fine.
All right.
8 gold for
it's on
2
Daddy.
saddlebags.
Don't worry.
Jesus.
Whoa, you guys see that? Oh, never mind. It was just a bird.
All right, and lastly, can we teleport to like a magic potion shop so we can get ourselves?
All right, so you guys head back through town. This time you are riding horses.
Hell yeah, pony time.
Your legs are
This
sticky.
seems like a proper adventure.
So when they put the saddle on these horses, they actually didn't even go underneath and tie it down with like any of the like harnessing or anything. It just stuck to the horse.
Oh, because they're made of honey, yeah. Yeah.
Trey is
Okay.
in his Bajorn.
All right, you head back over to the magic shop. Oh, welcome back. Can't get enough of John Wrinkly Jr., can ya?
Of course not, sir. I love your
Sorry,
store.
was having a couple drinks.
That's as we do sometimes.
Yeah, we do.
I need healing potions.
Healing potions. All right, how many do you want?
Thinking.
What?
Shit,
What kind of?
how much is one?
Well, 50 gold each.
I suppose it's
Never mind, we'll die.
You know, healthcare in this country is seriously out of control. I remember when I was younger, before they had all this like double payer healthcare.
Should we just
stuff,
get 3?
My health potion
One
costs were way cheaper.
all right. We'll get one each.
All right, that's 150 gold.
All righty. Easy peasy. Thank you, sir. I need my calculator, and that's the thing I said in my brain and not out loud. Because do calculators exist here? I don't know.
Abacus. My pocket abacus.
Egg absolutely would have a pocket abacus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, after all that, we're doing pretty good. I think we're good to set off now. Look at us. We've upgraded. We have wheels, baby. Wheels.
Woo!
Well, I mean, you would have been too small for your own horse anyways. So
Yeah,
in
no,
the-
I wasn't. I didn't want
gotten him a
horse.
mastiff to ride.
Oh, that would have been good. No. See, I got-
next time we'll get
No,
you
no,
a doggy
hey,
to
no,
ride.
Or a
fi-
war pony.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I with us getting stronger, I felt my bond with to be strengthened, and then I also found there's an empty spot, so I could probably have another bond. So if we find something big enough that I could bond with, I could just ride that.
There you go. You can get your own mount.
Nice.
Cool.
I have a strange feeling in my head that I could potentially tame a direwolf.
That is.
So I'm
pretty
just saying,
impressive.
riding a raccoon on a direwolf, especially
pretty-
when it's like dead and like it's like undead and all that would be really
That is pretty
cool.
badass.
Yeah, right?
That would be nifty.
Yeah.
All right, adventurers.
Sally ho!
Let's ride.
No way.
You guys begin charging towards the gate, but then immediately
Charge?
you have to like stop because it's not open. And then a couple of the old guys come over. Yeah.
Open up the gate,
Do
man.
you have a pass to exit town?
We have nitroglycerin. Is that good for pass?
Oh boy. Okay, everybody, gate-omancers, open the gate.
I'm a Drake warden, if that counts. We can leave.
You see him begin casting Gatemancy, which is him walking over to and
pulling a
lever. Yeah, him pulling a lever as the gate just. Yes, a level 5 Gatemancy spell called Open Large Gate. It took me 12 years to learn this spell.
Really?
Good luck.
I feel like I
You
can
are-
learn it in 2 seconds.
You're a formidable gate man, sir, my sir.
And the giant cogwheel pulls out and then rolls to the side, opening your vault gate out of the caves.
Egg
Let's
is gonna,
go.
as he passes by, he's gonna hand the gate mancer a bracelet that he made that says "Good job" on it.
He just grabs it. Ah, yes, a trinket of good luck. Fight a monster on my behalf. I'm too old
Yeah.
to do it on my own.
It's full of the magic of positive thinking.
Yes, very much so. My ex-wife said I needed more of that.
It's full on that egg made it out of the equivalent of poison ivy. And so it just starts like itching the.
Maybe.
All right, and you guys exit Caverns Deep for the second time.
And probably the last. Ha!
Your journey
Hey.
begins
Hey.
uneventful as you look at the map that was given to you by Lady Christiana. You travel for a half day until you see something in the distance on the road. Around this area, there should be an offshoot where the road splits onto a small horse path or a game path, leading you up into the mountains off the main road. And as you turn to do this, you see in the distance on the mountains a shining light glinting, and you see it rising into the air and circling. It glints every time it circles, and then it starts flying in your direction. and you quickly realize it's a dragon.
Oh, god damn it. I was going to say, I think it's one of those unidentified flying thingies.
Yes, the UFTTs.
And
Yes.
that's where we'll end this week's episode. Thanks, everybody, for listening to this week's episode of Room and Bard. Oops, all shopping.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping. Thank you so much. If you're a Patreon, thank you for being a Patreon. If you're not a Patreon, head on over to patreon.com/roomandbard, and you can have access to the Morning After podcast, which is the podcast after the podcast about the podcast you just heard, where we record a small 10 to 20 minute episode.
Or
talking
50, depending on how we feel.
or 50, talking about the episode we just played, how our feelings are, or other loosely related stuff like video games and other cool things. So if you want to hear our opinions on a lot of other fun stuff, or hear us make the jokes we're not able to make on the main feed, head on over to
That's
patreon.com
basically everything I say.
You mean the
/room
jokes we're not
and
allowed to
bard.
make.
As always, I've been James.
I'm Vito.
Jameis.
So many things past that bar. It's Trevor.
Greetings, everybody. It's James, your Dungeon Mancer, and welcome to the Room and Bard Tavern. We're going to take a look at our message board here, and we've got one from Andrew, and it says, "Missing owl bear, last heard near a person in the woods screaming cucumber. Any information is appreciated." All right, everybody, if you want to hear your own message at the end of each episode, head on over to www.patreon.com/roomandbard and find out how.
In a town long ago, where the misfits would roam, there stood a tavern, a place to call home. The Room and Bard, where the stories would flow. Respite for the weary and rest for the dreary. The place to be and a place to see, like a flame that never falters. The spirits never die, as the ne'er-do-wells and travelers share their battle cries. They raise their glasses high to the victories and defeats in the Room and Bard Tavern, where the heart of storytelling beats. Oh, the Room and Bard Tavern, where the stories unfold, where the heroes and the villains share a drink so bold, with laughter in the air and the music flowing free. In this humble little tavern's where I long to be. The barkeep pours the spirits with a smile on his face. He's seen it all, from rogues to bards in this lively place. The minstrel in the corner strums his guitar strings as the patrons gather round to hear the tales he brings or sings. Oh, the Room and Bard Tavern, where the stories unfold, where the heroes and the villains share a drink so bold, with laughter in the air and the music flowing free. In this humble little tavern's where